Hi boys and girls. Today I have another book for you. This is called Ladybug Girl. It's written by David Soman and Jacky Davis, and I'm reading it with permission from Scholastic. We're going to use this book to help us make inferences, to help us practice that reading skill. This book is going to help us make inferences through the pictures and the words. Right now, I'm making an inference that this little girl likes to dress up. I'm making that inference from the picture. It doesn't say Ladybug Girl likes to dress up, but they are certainly giving me that clue, aren't they? Ladybug Girl. Oh, that's a big pile of dress-up clothes, I think. I'm Ladybug Girl, says Lulu, zipping into the kitchen. When they say that she zipped into the kitchen, it made me think that she was feeling happy and playful. That's my inference. She slips into the chair next to her brother. Did you know that ladybugs eat bugs? Yes, he says. Everyone knows that. I'm making the inference that her brother might be a little bit annoyed by his little sister. Do you get that idea too? After breakfast, Mama says, Papa and I have to do work around the house. You'll have to figure out your own fun time, okay? How am I ever going to do that? Asks Lulu. You can do anything, Lulu. You're Ladybug Girl. Lulu runs after her brother. Where are you going? I'm playing baseball with Sam and Max. Can I play too? She asks. No, you're too little, he snorts. And bugs don't play baseball. I don't think he likes to be with his little sister. He thinks he's too grown up, maybe. With a sigh, Lulu wanders through the house. Bingo follows. There's nothing to do. Looks like she's feeling bored. I see lots of things to do, don't you? Sometimes we feel like there's nothing to do, even when there's lots to do. In the living room, there's a wall of books. Lulu can't read yet, but she knows her letters. She finds a lot of L's, more than 59, she thinks. I'm making the inference she might be in kindergarten. That's sort of the age that kids often can't quite read, but they know letters. Maybe, maybe not. Then she waters her avocado plant. She takes out her ruler to measure if it's grown. Some days, it just doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. When Bingo gives Lulu the look, it's time to go outside. I wonder what kind of look that is. I'm going to make a connection from when I saw a dog give a funny look. And I'm going to make the inference that that look means I have to go to the bathroom. It's good that she's going to take him outside. In the backyard, the grass smells sweet and is sparkly with dew. While Bingo snuffles about, Lulu discovers a line of ants marching over a rock. Is that rock in your way, ants? It's much too big for you to move, isn't it? She says. I can help you. I'm Ladybug Girl. Ladybug Girl easily lifts the rock over her head and tosses it aside. Nothing can stop the ants now. I'm inferring that she's feeling very proud of herself for helping the ants. Doesn't she look more confident now? And maybe not so sad and bored like she did here? Come on, Bingo, she says. Ladybug Girl has things to do. She runs across the yard to the pond. Her brother calls it a puddle, but she knows it's big. So big she can see trees and sky inside the water. There might even be a shark in the deep part. I'm inferring that she likes to imagine things. I don't think there's any sharks in that puddle, even if it was a little pond. Ladybug Girl jumps in anyway. I think she likes to be fearless too. She's not as afraid of the puddle shark. Here she goes. Her next stop is the old crumbly stone wall. It definitely needs her help. She picks up the fallen rocks and puts them back on top. Now the wall is bigger and better than before. She's a good helper, isn't she? She helped the ants. Now she's helping to fix the wall. She's trying to make the world better. It's the perfect fort. There she is imagining again. Even the toppled over tree at the back of the yard can't stop her. Its roots look like angry snakes, but Ladybug Girl skips all the way down its trunk, not falling even once. She jumps down and lands with a bow. Ta-da, she says. Bingo wags his tail. She looks very proud of herself. Oh, did I miss a page? Yes. All of a sudden, Lulu hears the crack of a baseball bat. She whirls around and sees a ball bouncing toward her. Hey, her brother yells. Throw it over here. She picks up the ball and throws it. But somehow it lands at her feet. I'm inferring maybe she isn't very good at throwing yet. Please, can I play with you now? She asks when her brother runs over. No, he says. I already told you you're too little. He grabs the ball and runs back to his game. Lulu glares after him. She looks angry. I know a lot of times when people look angry, they're actually sad. I think that she is glaring after him and looking angry because she is so sad that he won't let her play with him. And off he goes. Poor Lulu. Lulu lies down, feeling the warm sun on her cheeks. She knows she isn't too little. She thinks of the 59 letter L's she found and how she saved the ants. She wasn't afraid of the shark at all. She built the perfect fort and she balanced across the whole tree without falling, all by herself. From out of nowhere, a gust of wind swirls the air with leaves. She jumps up to chase them. Ladybug Girl can catch leaves in mid-air. Ladybug Girl is definitely not little, she yells into the wind. I wonder if when she dresses up like Ladybug Girl, she feels a little bit more confident, maybe even a little bit more grown up, sort of like a superhero. Lulu runs up the hill to the apple tree and lifts herself onto a branch. She can see her brother and his friends playing baseball and hears them arguing. It doesn't really look like that much fun after all. Not the kind of fun Ladybug Girl has. She holds her thumb and index finger a bit apart and squints through them. She can fit her brother and all his friends between those two fingers. I'm not little, she says. You're little. Have you ever tried that, holding your finger out? If you look at someone far away, it looks like they're really little. Looks like they fit between your fingers. Try it. Lulu sits for a moment, listening to the singing sparrows and the squawky blue jays. When she hears Mama calling, she swings down and says, "Come on, Bingo, let's go inside and tell Mama and Papa about our morning." Do you think she'll tell them that she had a good morning or a bad morning? think she's going to tell them about the good. She looks happy again. Feeling as big as the whole outdoors, Lulu stretches out her arms and flies down the hill with her wings bobbing behind her. She feels so big and grown up. Can you make a connection to a time you felt that way? I hope so. There at the back. Another clue that Lulu loves to dress up. And she probably has a great imagination. I hope you were able to make some inferences with me and maybe even some connections. And most of all, I hope you enjoyed the book.